What's the deal, family? Ellis Exchange back with another episode of the Black Money Podcast. This is the first episode I honestly got to do sitting down, and it feels amazing already. Like standing up. So let's get into it. For those that don't know who I am, name is Raymond Ellis. I've been a serial entrepreneur for 5 years now. Birthday in a couple of days, so coming up on 5 years, and it has really changed my life financially, physically, mentally, all of the above, right? This video is really going over that because I was at I'm in Chicago right now. That's why I'm recording sitting down in a hotel room. I want to see my view. There you go. That's my view. It's alright. It ain't the best, it ain't the worst, but anyways, cool. Let's talk about how there's different phases of life. And you're probably thinking like, how did this come from a Bulls game? So let me tell you. I'm at the Bulls game and I had class yesterday, because it is Saturday. I had class yesterday, Friday, at 4 to 5 o'clock. So when I got out of class, I immediately hit the road to come to Chicago. Because the game started on my phone, it showed 8 p.m. But I forgot Chicago was an hour behind. So for me to get here, I had to push it, and I still got here. It was 10 minutes left in the third quarter. So I low-key made it in some good time, parked it, everything. Like I made pretty good time. 10 minutes left in the third, and the Bulls are like up like 1 or 2 points. Then they end up being down 5 very quickly. I'm like, dang, they about to lose. They know I hit, they're about to lose. So I'm like, I'm waiting on somebody to come in with me, you feel me? So, they're trying to find parking, blah, 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 blah. So I'm just watching the game from the screen outside, like waiting on, an entrance. As like the Bulls just go completely dry, cold streak, not making one shot. The Raptors end up scoring like 11, 12 points in a row. So they went from being up 2 to up 15 very fast. Score was 86 to 71. Shoot, everybody like, man, I'm getting out of here. They ready to go. Everybody was leaving. The Bulls lost. That's what they thinking. Me being me, of course, I'm gonna put the screenshot right here because I called it when it was down 15 to start the fourth. I'm like, man, I haven't been to an NBA game in general in a long time. So it's like, shoot, I'm gonna see what it's talking about. I got faith that first, the Raptors aren't that good. And second, Levine only had 6 points. So I'm like, if he turns up, he can get 20 in one quarter alone, or at least 15. DeRozan only has 16. So if he turns up, he can get 20 in one quarter, 15. Crazy sequence of events, man. Like, I'm gonna upload a little clip in this video of the game so y'all can see how I was like reacting because it was so crazy. Long story short, there's different phases. That's the purpose I'm getting at. You got phase one. Phase one is like, all right, cool. I'm accepting the fact that I'm gonna be late. It's okay. And I'm just gonna enjoy the time that I have there. There's two sides to that phase though, because people have obviously different perspectives. One person is gonna say, bump it, I'm not going to the game because I'm already missed half of it. And the other person is saying, I don't care, I'm still gonna enjoy the time that I do have available to watch the game. That's me, second person. Cool. Then we got phase two. They're down 15 to begin the fourth quarter. Most likely, literally 99% of the time, that team is going to lose. At least 90% of the time, that team is gonna lose. So people are flooding the exit. Like so many people leaving. And on the way out, people are like, man, they still got the chance to come back and win. It'll be crazy if they came back and win, just make a remark, but they're still finding their way to exit. They're still leaving. So me being me, I'm like, man, I'm staying. I already spent my bread. I done drove all this time here. I'm not about to just leave. Even if it's 5 minutes left, I'm watching this 5 minutes and I'm gonna enjoy it. Especially it's a team coming back, so everybody's gonna be playing hard. I play basketball, so I know that. So that's cool. Boom, there's another phase of understanding like, cool, they got the chance to come back and win, so should I stay? Or even if they don't come back and win, I still get to enjoy the time that is left. Or the flip side of that is, I don't believe they're gonna come back and win. Or I just got the thought in my head that they could come back and win, whatever, blah, blah, blah. But I'm just gonna leave and say, bump it. That's the second phase of it. I'm not gonna say not having faith, but these are people that's from Chicago with Bull jerseys on. I'm not from Chicago, obviously, I'm from Detroit. I have more faith in them than they had in themselves, honestly. So cool. Time's dwindling down. Your guy, from the clip I upload that you're about to see right about now. Oh, there you go. Let's go! on the beat here for overtime. I ain't even gonna lie. Come on. Oh my God! This is not bro. You see how everything happened. It's crazy. So it goes into overtime, as you guys see, and the overtime, the Bulls is down like 3 or 2 points, and it's like 3 seconds to go, and the other team has the ball. So me being me, here go the phases again. I could leave and get to the exit before a billion people rush to the exit because there's a lot of people there still, even after a lot of people left. Or I can stay and have faith that this team is gonna come and win. Like they just fought their way back, so they still got the chance to win. They got the momentum or whatever, right? So I'm like, you know what? Skip it. Somebody's been waiting on me this whole time, so I'm about to just head out. Mind you, I called the Bulls to come back and I placed that bet. So I'm low-key kind of mad, like, dang, I just lost my bet. It wasn't a lot of money, but the winnings would have been a nice amount of money. I'm like, all right, we just go skate. The other side to that is I could stay. Even if they win or lose, I could see it to the end, stay in it to the end, right? So I end up leaving. 3 seconds left, I make it to my car. I'm thinking they lost. I get a notification on my phone, I won my bet. So I'm mind blown. Like, I don't know what happened, how it happened, they won, right? Look on my phone, Alex Caruso gets the steal, gets the game-winning bucket with 3 seconds left. The Bulls end up winning by 1. So now I'm about to head from Chicago to Detroit to see the Bulls play the Pistons and watch the Pistons go win. And I'm gonna put a bet on it. So that all just being said is like to show you, like there's different phases when it comes to life in general, to where you have to make a decision and you can't be indecisive. You have to make a decision. It has to be prompt and you have to stand on that decision. Because the people who chose to leave, they chose to leave. It was people like, I was out, like I went out to like grab some snacks and stuff. And when it was coming back into overtime and people trying to get back in, but they not letting you back in. That's the thing. Like you already scanned your ticket, like you're not coming back in just to see the overtime, blah, blah, blah. The whole time I stayed in there. Now me leaving goes to show like my lack of faith in the team. And when it comes to lack of faith, I think that's deeper than just the team. That's just a mindset in general. I still, as you can see, I still struggle with that even myself. I'm making this video for not just me, because I still need to grow, but for you guys as well, so you guys can understand which side you're going to be on. Because I honestly don't care what side you're on. Pick one. Pick a side. Don't be on the fence. Don't be the person like, I don't know, we've waited here so long, I don't know if I'm ready to go home or not, blah, 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 blah. So I really hope this made sense, because the phases are gonna come and go. They're gonna change, they're gonna alter, but there's always gonna be different phases. Just like there's different trim levels to a car. You can have a BMW, a 7 Series, but I can have a i7, completely different car. From a base level 7 Series and an i7. i7 is $250,000. A base level 7 Series, you're gonna get it like 60K, 70K. Obviously come with different features, a bunch of things. Now they physically look exactly the same for the most part. Headlights and this and that, they look the same, but they're two totally, completely different cars, but they're still both 7 Series. They're still both BMWs, but it's different levels, it's different phases. Point I'm trying to make is, you want to be on the elite phase. The elite phase, they stay to the end. The elite phase, they have faith. Now, I'm not saying faith in God. I do have faith in God, obviously. I talk about it almost every video. However, just faith in something bigger than yourself. I have faith in the Bulls. Obviously, the Bulls is an organization, so on and so forth. I got faith in these players to come back and win. And they did come back and win. Now, I didn't have faith to stay into the last very second, because I was low-key mad because they had so many opportunities to win the game. It didn't even, like, y'all seen the clip. They didn't even have to go into overtime, but they did. So that being said, I hope you guys appreciate the video. I hope it makes sense to you. I love you. I appreciate y'all, and I will see y'all next week.